been quite some time since you've seen me film a video in this room, and this room looks quite a bit different than it did in the last video I filmed in here. That's a story for another time. If you want to hear it, let me know in the comments down below. Today, we are focusing on a brand new sprocket from Alienation BMX. So let's just get right on into it. It's been such a long time since I filmed one of these videos. I'm excited to do it. And this sprocket right here is the Alienation Rome sprocket. Pretty clear why it's called the Rome sprocket when you look at it. It's kind of inspired by some Roman numerals with all these different spokes on here. A couple details about this thing: 7 series aluminum, and it's going to be coming in some different sizes than what we're used to getting in BMX. So let's give a closer look here. Check out some of the lighting that I've got going on. Ooh, I'm really liking this lighting right now. But this sprocket, as you can see, if we flip it over and zoom in here, it is coming in a 27 tooth. It's also going to be coming in a 29 tooth and a 31 tooth option. So this is going to be made and offered in these off sizes that are things that are not quite as readily available in the BMX world today. Keep taking a look at some of this detail because the lighting in here honestly is making me really stoked right now. We've got Alienation cut out in the CNC machining. This sprocket is made of 7 series aluminum, and before we talk about any more details with it, I figured I should transition to behind me here where I'm going to be putting this onto my trails bike. Let's go. All right, here we are at the bike where this is take probably 10 at this point. So my chain is already off. And in order to put on the new Alienation Rome sprocket, I need to take off my old Alienation Pro Raider sprocket. So I already took my chain off to make that easier. Next thing I need to do is take out the sprocket bolt so that I don't have to mess with taking this whole thing off and then taking everything off. I'm gonna try to get it to where I can take off just the crank arm and the sprocket. Wish me luck. So that worked out. Another thing about the Alienation Rome sprocket, just like the other sprockets in Alienation's lineup, is that it comes in black or polished silver. And I believe it's the exact same specs in terms of it's offset with the teeth on the sprocket to give you better chain alignment. And then the sizing and all of that, I think, is exactly the same too. So we have the sprocket bolt out. Now, if I can find, there's my 8mm. Pop it on here and I can take off this crank arm. Oh, I love whenever it goes easily. Dropped washers. I'm okay with dropping washers. It's messing with a bunch of other stuff that I did not want to do. So pretty easy so far. Famous last words, but can't argue with that. So we set this aside, and I really miss having a workbench right now. Okay, set that aside, and there we go. We can take off the Pro Raider sprocket, which trailed dirt for days. This was a 28. This Alienation Rome sprocket is a 27. I'm excited to get the 29 tooth version of this for this bike because it's going to be perfect for riding trails. And instead of reusing this 22mm adapter, I'm gonna go ahead and put the new one on that came with this sprocket. So it does come with the 22mm and the 19mm adapters, so that you can use it either on 15/16 or 24, that is the bore, or 22 or 19. Spacing and everything is the same, so I can just pop this onto the spindle here, and that is good to go. Now I'll grab my 2 washers that were on the outside of my cranks and hunt down the other washers that I dropped because I'm gonna end up needing those. Grab my other crank arm And I'm just gonna align it now so that it's there, and then I will align everything here all at one time. So I'll put these washers in, and then I will put the bolt in. We can tighten that down, and this install process has gone very, very smoothly here. So with that, I mean, there's not a ton more to say about this sprocket. It's pretty simple, 7 series aluminum. It's got a cool design to it, comes in cool sizes, and it's got that Roman theme there. So we'll go ahead and grab our crank bolt, tighten that in, tighten that down. Now that doesn't necessarily have to go anywhere. And I can use my other socket size, and I can tighten the sprocket bolt. Another cool fun fact here is that the Alienation Starship sprocket, that is the guard sprocket that I ride on my other bike, that sprocket is also going to be coming in a 27 tooth variety. So it will be a guard sprocket that you can ride as a 27, which is pretty cool. There we go. That is installed. Alienation Rome sprocket grease. And I think now we have to figure out the chain. That's going to be the fun situation. So if we put the one that was on my bike over here, you're gonna find that it is far too long by a tooth. And instead of pulling my wheel super far back, which I definitely don't wanna do, I have a couple options here. Those couple options would be, I can take a tooth or a link out of this chain and potentially keep using it. I can grab this other Odyssey keychain and hope like hell that it's the right size already, and I can just put it on here and run it. Or I cannot put a chain on at all right now. No! Oh, dude, it's so close. I wonder, there's no way. My wheel won't move that much, will it? I guess it could be worth trying. Although this chain is like new, so I don't really want to use it yet either, but we'll see. That is loosened up and put all the way in, which, yes, it will change my spacing and how my bike feels and whatever, but no! Wait, oh my gosh, it is unbelievably close here, to the point where I could just add a half link to this master link and run it. I've got some decisions to make. Give me 1 second here. Decisions were made, and now everything is done and installed with this sprocket. I just went ahead and took a link out of the chain to make it the easiest process possible, and easy it was. Honestly, probably the smoothest BMX part install that I have had in quite some time, but it is all done and wrapped up now, and this thing is ready for the trails. So this has been the Alienation Rome sprocket. It is available in 3 different unconventional sizes, 27 tooth like you see here, 29 tooth, and 31 tooth. It is 100% CNC machined in this awesome Roman numeral inspired design in 7000 series aluminum. The bore on it is 24 millimeter or 15/16, and it comes with a 22 millimeter and 19 millimeter adapter to use it on those size cranks. It is an offset tooth design, so it gives you better chain alignment. It is 6.35 millimeters thick, and it comes in black or silver. So that's the Alienation Rome Sprocket. If you guys are psyched on this thing and you love the way that it looks like I do, let me know in the comments down below if you're gonna pick one up. And if you do, when they're available, consider picking it up from Dan's Comp, because you can use my code BRANT to save yourself 10% on this sprocket and anything else that you buy in your order, from a frame to a complete bike to just this sprocket. So thank you, Alienation, for making awesome stuff like this and sending it to me to check out for all of you guys. Thank you, Dan's Comp, for the support and the discount code that helps everyone else and me out at the same time. And thank you for watching. And hopefully, if you're new here or you haven't yet, you'll have hit the subscribe button down below so that we can see you tomorrow for another one. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.